Hello YouTube, Reseller Mom here. Welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a very quick, short video on the NAICS code, which you may have to find if you are doing any loans or paperwork, or I don't think I've ever had a wholesaler ask for it, but I have had obscure reasons to have this code every once in a while. And like you, I didn't know what the heck it was when I started Amazon FBA. So it has taken me a little bit over the years to kind of, not over the, it took me a little bit to figure out what it is. And I have found some codes that are applicable in some forums. So anyhow, I'm just doing this little video. It will be short and sweet. First, we're going to start off with what the heck is an NAICS, pronounced NAICS. It is a code and a classification within the North American Industry Classification System that is used for federal statistical agencies for collection and analyzation and publication of statistical data related to the economy. Isn't that a mouthful? Oh my goodness, anything government-wise is going to have an acronym and a long explanation. But really, we don't need to know quite like all of that, right? We just need to know what code to put in. So that's where I come in. This is my short and sweet explanation, or not explanation, but codes broken down. Let me see if I can get this blown up just a bit here for you guys. There we go. That's a little bit better. These are the codes that I have found over the years that I have popped into whatever I was doing. And so for these types of things, I usually just have a Google file. I have a Google file that is kind of like all my important stuff. I keep my DUNS number there, my UBI, my EIN, all of those acronym paperworks, my LLC, my business licenses. I keep all of that paperwork kind of in a nice and tidy file under my Google Files, so that way I can access all this stuff at the drop of a hat when I'm filling out whatever paperwork I need to be filling out at the time. Whether it's when I moved into my warehouse, I had to pull a bunch of that information. When I go to apply for things, I often have to pull things like that. So this is just my NAICS code notes, and you can feel free to take a screenshot, write these down, and we'll go through them. So the 454110 is for electronic shopping and mail orders, and it's a kind of a general. 454111 is for internet shopping. And the reason I have so many codes is because some places you'd put in this code and it's like, oh, this is not available. They only allow you certain specific codes. So that's why I have a bunch written down. Let's see here. What do I write here? Since many sellers also have offline parts of the business rather than the total internet, they suggest using the 454110, which is just a note that I pulled from some resource as I was going along. And then if you were selling downloads or electronic services, just that 454111 would make more sense. So if you only do downloads and electronic services, let's just say you had an Amazon KDP, that might be the code you want to use. And then for the PPP loan, last year there was a PPP loan put out for COVID relief and everything. A lot of us applied and used that. And 454111 would not work. So you had to use 454110. And then today I was doing something in the bank, and none of those two other codes were not available. And the best one that I found that fit my business for Amazon FBA was all other general merchandise retailers, because it had things on there like liquor retail and farm equipment and tobacco, and none of that really fit me. Medical equipment. So the general merchandise retailers code is 455219, and that's the code I had to use for today. So I hope that helps you out if you are poking around and you do Amazon FBA or eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, any of those online retail arbitrage types of businesses. Those are some codes. Of course, as you're looking through whatever you are needing this code for, There might be other codes that are applicable, more applicable to your business, but that is the end all be all of the NAICS code. And I think I've accessed that code or had to access that code maybe 6 times since being in business. So it doesn't come up much. That's why I have my little file. I have my notes, because I will forget what my code is or what an appropriate code is. And having these little cheat sheets for business come in super handy when needing to access them. So hope this helps you. If this video helped you out, answered your question, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That helps my channel out. If you have another question, go ahead and leave it down below and I will answer it. Take care. Have a great day.